I wanted to do a quick video on wheel bearings. I see a lot of questions. Do you grease them, not grease them? What do you do for wheel bearings? So I'll throw this one together real quick. And this is the Mrs. car. So she'll be ready. We're doing ball joints. I'm going through the entire car. So full service, new wheel bearings, everything. I think 4,400 miles she's got on it now. So if you're out at St. Anthony and you see this car go by you, little blonde hair coming out the back, yeah, you just got passed by a girl, but that's beside the point. So I'll show you on these wheel bearings. You do want to grease them. So everybody says they're a sealed bearing. I'm going to show you on a couple. They're not sealed. And the grease that you want to put into them, you want to put just enough to fill them. You don't want a ton. You don't want them blowing apart, obviously. Like I said, this car, 4,000 miles. One of the old ones smells a little bit burnt, but other than that, the other three, perfectly fine. The purpose of the grease is to displace any other contaminants, mostly water. You go through a creek one time, it sits out in the rain, one time, water runs, you know water is gonna find every little crevice, every little crack. So the purpose of the grease, like I said, you're gonna get just enough in there to displace anything else. Sand, water, mud, that's the purpose. So I'll show you on these wheel bearings and then we'll get this car put back together. So yes, it is convenient to have the lift and have everything ready to work on. So her car's pretty well built. Anything you can think of, we've done. So this is a runner and I'll show you on these wheel bearings. And another note, when you guys are working on stuff, I see a lot of pictures out there. Hey, how come this doesn't work? Or, you know, whatever. Clean the car. I hate working on dirty vehicles. Clean it, wash it. You're gonna get such a better product working on clean vehicles and everything's clean. I got these all cleaned up. I got the rotors, I got everything. I just like everything nice and clean before I start tearing stuff apart. I actually took and I kind of polished the inside of this just when I press these ones back in. But so here's what I'm talking about. So this one you can see almost no gap in there. This one, I haven't pulled apart on purpose, so there's a gap in there. They're not sealed. So your purpose is going to be, you know, get you one of the bearing greasers. I got pretty much all of them that fit all the different vehicles. I've already got the front knuckles, those put back together, and they're not greased yet. But you're just gonna do enough, get them in there, displace water, displace water. That's all you're concerned with. Keep the water out of there, keep contaminants out of there, and keep everything nice and clean. You won't have any problems. All right, I'm not sure if this will pick it up, but I'm gonna go ahead, I'm gonna start greasing it, and all you're watching for is this just to move a little bit. So when that inner part that I showed you earlier where that seam was, when it fills, you don't want to overfill it, anything else, but that's when you'll know that the grease is in there, is that inner piece is full, and you're gonna see just a little movement on that outside. There, I don't know if you picked that up or not, but there was a tiny bit of movement. You should be good, leave it alone there. As you can see, it's not pouring out, it's not pushing out everywhere. It's just in there, just enough to kind of get that movement between these two halves. And good question, what kind of grease are you using? So I got some Lucas, red and tacky. We've had really good luck with that. This guy right here doesn't even have a full mile on it yet, but all the wheel bearings are gonna get greased. So yes, even on brand new machines, I tear them all the way down. We grease the bearings, we do everything. One more thing that's a good idea when you're doing this is go ahead and pop your axles out when you can, because you break an axle, you're out in the, you know, side of a mountain, you're out in the dunes, wherever. I like to just get in the habit, you pop them out, and they're just easier to, every time you take them out, they're just easier to put back in. They're easier to take out the next time. Just don't leave them in there forever, and, you know, Just makes it a little bit better. So that's my opinion on greasing wheel bearings. And like I said, 4,000 miles, dunes, Colorado mountains. Here's the old ones. And you know, that one's pretty good. A little burnt in there. I think that's the one that was probably the worst. Yep. The rest of them are good though. Yep, that one's good. That one's good. Like I said, I think at some point, this one was on the front. So she got a little warm at some point, but they held up. Nothing came apart. They came right out. Nothing was seized up. All right, thanks for watching.